We started out with 37 teams in this year's competition and have now whittled it down to the best 6. And these teams are going to convince you that they are the next big thing in photonics. I'd like to bring on the first pitch presenter. Please welcome Koen Nickmans from Fresh Strips.
Thanks. All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Koen Nickmans, and I'm the CTO and co-founder of Dutch startup company Fresh Strips. Now, we're all about ensuring quality for food, and we want to do that by revolutionizing expiration labeling. The problem with current static expiration labels is that they're often arbitrary and do not truly represent the state that food is in. Now, partly due to that reason, 16% of Americans get food poisoning every year by consuming food that's no longer fit to eat. Now, on the other end, up to 40% of the food produced worldwide is being thrown away, much of which is still fit for consumption. And this is costing consumers a lot of money too. Up to $2,000 per year per household is being thrown away into the trash. Now, this has prompted regulatory bodies both in the EU and here in the US to put forward regulation fighting this thing and demanding dynamic expiration labels. Now, this is where we come in with Fresh Strips. So much like a scene in the fall where the autumn leaves change from green to red, we've developed smart plastics that change color to indicate whether a food item is still fit for consumption or not. And these smart plastics can be easily manufactured with conventional techniques and be put on packaging. Now, the color change is based on what we call a photonic memory effect, which more specifically is based on the time and temperature irreversible change in cholesteric liquid crystal polymers. Now, we believe we have a young and dynamic team which can not only develop this technology, but also bring it to market efficiently. So myself, I'm a final year PhD student at the University of Eindhoven in the Netherlands, working on these kinds of responsive systems. My co-founder and business partner, Marios, has many years of experience in corporate and startup innovation. Katie McMullen, our CCO, has served in the European Commission in the Health and Consumer Department, and our talented CFO, Alex, has his own startup in startup finance. On top of that, we're blessed to work with 2 brilliant advisors, both on the technical side at the university and from a leading Dutch accelerator program. Finally, on the R&D side, we work closely together with German chemical giant Merck, who has also awarded us with $50,000 in seed funding. Now, the reason they've done that is because they're really at the start of our value chain. They provide us with the raw materials that we need to make our strips. Now, it will cost approximately 1 euro cent in raw materials to make our product, and another euro cent per strip to process it to make the final product. So this means we can bring these things into market at only 5 cents per strip, where 3 cents is pure profit. And this gives us a great advantage over the major competitors out there right now in the time temperature indicator market, whose products always cost over $1 or more. And this, we believe, will enable these new applications on the consumer end for the very first time. But the market potential is already massive. So the smart packaging industry right now is rated at over $10 billion and is expected to double in size by 2024. There's also a large startup scene associated with smart packaging, with many startups gathering over $1 million in Series A investments. Now, this is really an economy of scale. So if we could put Fresh Strips on every Magnum ice cream, of which 1 billion units are sold every year, that would result in 50 million revenue for our company. But of course, our vision is much bigger than that. We aim to put Fresh Strips on all food packaging, medical supplies, vaccines, and so forth. And what's especially exciting about this technology is that the platform is extendable. We could, in principle, also track pH changes, humidity, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and specific breakdown products from decay, such as amines. Now, while the company was only founded in September last year, we immediately attracted funding by winning the prestigious Merck Displaying Futures Award. After that, we continued to participate in a Dutch national startup competition called Get in the Ring. And not only did we end up winning that, but it actually put us in touch with major customers. So for example, we already have NDA signed with Avery Dennison as the second largest packaging manufacturer in the world. Now, in the coming year, Of course, we plan to initiate pilot engagements and attract LOIs so that we can continue to develop these time temperature indicators to spec. Then we want to be ready before the end of the year for serious Series A financing so that we can start building a real pilot line. Now, I'd like to leave you with this thought, which is that with growing populations and increasing pressures on raw materials worldwide, it's crazy to think we still throw away over $1 trillion in food every year. So help us, join this movement, and give this young dynamic team a chance to help make this difference in the world. Thank you very much.
Right, let's give a big round of applause for all the participants.